Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your girl Yada coming at you with another NBA 2K video. Now I'm about to say my part, man. This ain't no my part. This is my team. So I'm about to show you that I'm in this historical domination, and I'm gonna give y'all a few tips on how to get these 3 stars every time that you guys play. Now playing, yeah, I run into little bumps in the road or not down here with the Raptors, and at this point I was like, okay, man, I got some tips for y'all, cause at this point I had to change my lineup to really just make it through and make sure that, you know, I was getting the post moves, I was getting the free throws, and I was getting the threes. I was getting everything to make sure that every stat on my list of where I got my points from was filled with something. Like I can't leave them. You really can't leave them blank at this point. So I did the regular domination with the current teams and how they rank up in the NBA. And I got the 99 stars in from completing it, but my struggle was definitely coming from the East and West Conference. Like, they were so hard for me. I don't know why I couldn't get through it, but overall everything else was pretty easy. So this is the lineup that I'm working with. This is who I have. This is how many stars I've completed. And you see, I don't play road to the playoffs. This is all about domination. And so going into my lineup, this is who I use. I got Curry, Thompson, got a few people actually, but I'm gonna go ahead and give Chris Paul these contracts real quick. Now, I know you see I got Chris Paul coming out, and then later back here I got Westbrook, and a lot of people y'all be like, oh, you should switch that around, you should switch that around. But I really don't use Chris Paul to really shoot or nothing. He's really more for assist. Rudy Gay, you see he has no minutes, but I use his minutes to bump up the minutes on people who have a post fade, a good post fade. Like Howard, you see he has a sucky 53 post fade. They can't help me none. You see that Love has a good 94 post fade. And then I made sure that he got a little bit more time than Dwight Howard. And Hakeem Olajuwon, he's a beast. He got a 98 post fade, man. So I got 2 people starting with me, and I got 2 people coming off the bench that are real tall, and at least one of them has a good post fade. So when it's time to get that empty at the last minute, and I need that extra post move fade or post shot points, I can easily get it because I at least got one person on the floor at all times who got a good post fade and can help me rebound also if I need it, because they got some height on them. So I'm about to go into this game with the Magic from 95 with my lineup, and as soon as I get in here, I'm gonna press options, and you see these lineups. Let's go over to coach points of emphasis. It's so important. You gotta do your pick and roll. Pick and roll is good. Getting to the basket is good. You want to have patient offense, crash offensive and defensive boards. You protect the paint and play physical deep. Now a lot of times I really don't go with pick and roll. I really don't use it. I'll go with get to the basket, or I'll play through a certain player. Like if I really know that I've been struggling like I was with the Raptors, then I'm playing through someone who has a bomb post fade until we get a good lead, and then I'm shooting the lead up with getting to the basket and getting shooters open. So we about to hop into this game. It ain't all the way loaded. We're waiting for this little intro here. Now, my starting 5 is out there. And like I said, I have 2 tall people. So for jump ball, we have Howard, and then I have Love. So Love gets the ball. He can shoot a 3 if he wants to, but I'm really looking to feed the post, try and get them easy baskets, as well as maybe get fouled every now and then. Sometimes I don't get it. So they bring it down, and one thing you really want to work on is getting blocks and steals. So they get through me pretty fast. Like I said, it's the first time I'm playing them, so I gotta adjust a little bit and get to it. But once I adjust and everything, run some plays, you still want to focus on getting it down low, like to Howard, trying to do a post move and slamming it down. So he was able to get his post move. That's 5 points. His assist is 5 points. His made shot is 2 points. It's a 2-pointer. So therefore it's 2 points added on to his MT. You add all that up, that's like a good 14 or so points. So on D, like I said, you want to like really take some good D, contest the shots, try and get blocks, and when they out on the perimeter, try and go for steals. So coming down, you want to get some fast break too. So you want to pass the ball in, have somebody running, but you want to make sure that every shot is assisted on. So don't really, when you get that fast break, you want to make sure that you like throwing it up, throw an alley to somebody running behind you. Your whole team is always just about running behind you. So throw it up or bring it out and slow it down if you have to, but you really want to make sure almost everything is assisted on. Now I'm going for the steal, and you about to see exactly what I mean. I miss the basket, then I throw it up to LeBron, and then he gets fouled and 1. So that's a layup for 2, that's a fast break for 4, that's an assist for 5, that's a made shot for 2, and then a free throw for 1. It's a whole bunch of empty, man. I lost count already. Just telling y'all what it was. So we back on D again. I'm double teaming the people at the perimeter. We got Shaq. He definitely not about to shoot. He gonna pass it over. So we got Hardaway up top. He pretty fast, man. They got that nice pass in there. But whenever you have someone doing nice passes like that, if y'all play 5-on-5, play now online, quick game, any of that y'all play, y'all know that if it's somebody out there killing y'all, y'all gotta lock them down. So that's when you want to go back into the coaching on your timeout or options or whatever, and go to who to guard and how tight to guard and everything. You want to change that up so that this person doesn't affect you to where you lose in this game. So I really didn't do that in this game. I really didn't have to. Like I said, the first quarter is kind of rocky. I want to get a lead and everything, but if I can't get a lead, then I really learn like how they play. I got 3 more quarters to perfect it, and if it does start to bite me in the butt, then at halftime, that's when I'll lock somebody down with the coaching settings. So back on D, they always leaving this dude open over here. So when it comes to my defense, if you're on defense, you can swipe left on your D-pad, and that's man to man. And when you're on offense, if you swipe right, that's the quick post up. So again, that helps with the 2 main things that you're most likely going to be using in my team domination mode. You're going to be trying to get the post up, and for D, you want to keep it on man to man. You want to make sure no one is open on a wing. You don't want to make sure they open nowhere. Now, a lot of people are good at 2-3 and 3-2 zone. Now, if that's where you're good at, don't change it up, but definitely change up your offense to where you get all MT points. So I'm going in, you want to try and get fouls, because at the end of the game, you'll see that you have to have a minimum of 10 foul shots, a minimum of 10 3-pointers to even just get the points for those shots. So, and the points that you'll get is from the percentage of shots taken. So say you make 7 out of 10, that means you get 70 MT points for your free throws. If you make 7 out of 10 threes, same thing, you get 70. So 70 and 70 is 140 rather than getting 0 because you only took 9. So you want to make sure that you get into the basket trying to get fouled, or you trying to get your shooters open on a 3 trying to get those 10. And you want to don't really just take them and throw them up. You want to try and get good percentage on those, because again, that helps with your MT as well. So for that, I really have Harden, Love, and Klay Thompson, who I can really count on to give me my shots whenever I need those 3 points. LeBron every now and then, even sometimes I'll even run with Curry may shoot that shot for me, but a lot of times I depend on my shooting guards to make that shot for me. So down low, I have a lot of people with the post fade, like I told you. Now, like I said, Chris Paul, he really don't do anything. He's short. I really can't trust him. He get blocked, and you don't want to get blocked a lot. Now, he good for the 3 and the outside shot when I need it as well. But to take it in and get fouled, nah, I really don't want to do it, because that's most likely a block. So we coming down with Durant, and you about to see here, I put my things up to get to Anthony Davis, but yet it got touched. I don't even know who deflected that pass, but someone deflected that pass, and it's out. Now I'm back trying to hold this D. Now you don't want to reach too much, because that's how they'll get through you. See how they have all my people up, like in the paint, they was all at the elbow, so somebody was open down low. But Shaq sucks, so Hakeem got that block, and I'm going it down. I'm coming out one time because he's short, and I just get 2K'd on the alley-oop. That's all that happens. But you see, we tied up at this quarter right now, so I gotta play some good D. Now, as I get the lead, once you get a lead of about 20, that's when you really want to focus on making sure that you have the 10 and 10 for your free throws and your 3-pointers. Before that, you really don't want to focus on it, because you can easily lose the game. Once you start focusing on that, you're not going to be worried about the score or your MT. You're just going to be like, okay, I got to get this, I got to get this. So I would recommend that you have a big lead, so if something was to happen where you kept failing and they just seem to go on a good streak here, you not losing or nothing like that. I think I actually finished this game out with the 18-point lead, or that was my biggest lead in the game, and I had a couple steals and I had a whole bunch of assists. Now I had about 30 assists in this game, so 30 times 6, I had 180 points for assist right off the bat. Now that really don't seem like a lot, but when you put in assists, shots made off the assists, and fast breaks, and add all that up, you get looking at a good 700 plus MT, and that's what you need for majority of historical domination. You need 70 plus MT to get the 3 stars. Here with the post fade, I go to Hakeem Olajuwon a lot because he had a 98 post fade. So all you want to do is when you post him up, you double tap square, he'll do his spin technician, and he'll fade away. And that's how you get their post fade, and you get the post move, the shot made, and the assist off of that. And you want to get rebounds and take it down low. Now this is the end of the first quarter, and this is the team comparison for the whole game. And you see that Curry was my player of the game. Like I said, he had 15 assists. Like I said, he gonna have a lot of assists in this game. And then this is the score cap for how much MT I was awarded. And you see I got 0 for free throws because I only made 5. I didn't get to that 10 like I needed to. And for second chance points, that's a 0. I didn't get a lot of those because I was really focused on telling y'all to get some assists. So I kept passing them out, trying to get that assist. And you see I got 150 points on assist. Now, you see I got my 3 stars for this game on my first time trying to beat this team. So that's real hot. That's something that you really want to focus on. So I hope this helped you guys out. I'm about to show you my team comparison for the total game of how many assists, blocks, and steals that I got. Y'all go ahead, take a picture of that, screenshot it, whatever y'all need to do, and make sure that y'all try and follow that the best y'all could if y'all try and get these 3 stars in domination. And that's all I got for y'all today.